So this is the end of the workout. This is the barbell that I was using in order to do the overhead pressing. And when it comes to the overhead pressing, I feel like there is some improvement, because in the past when I was doing with 35 kilograms, it would feel kind of challenging. But right now, it still was challenging, but I think it was better. Plus, I'm also trying to, you probably noticed that I'm also trying to change the technique. I'm trying to not flare my elbows out, but actually keep them in order to resemble the handstand push-up. And I'm also training this, I'm also doing this for strength, in order to build up the strength for the handstand push-ups. And I feel like it's not bad, it's good, it's decent. I'm making some progress, and I'm also feeling the shoulders right now. I'm barely holding my phone because there is tension in my shoulder, like it's getting tired. And when it comes to the handstand wasn't the best, but you know, it happens. This day was kind of mentally I wouldn't say challenging, but mentally tiring for me, because I have an exam tomorrow, and I also have an exam the day after tomorrow. I also had to gather some documents. Anyway, it's not important. I was just not feeling it mentally, because I didn't feel like I have enough brain power to focus. And you know, if you can hold the handstand, you probably know how important the focus is, especially when doing the handstand push-ups, because you need to stare at one point between your hands, and then when you do the push-up, you have to pick a new point, stare at that point, try to bring your nose to that point, and then try to push up. this isn't easy. It's very technical, very, very technical, and requires a good amount of strength, and both physical and mental strength as well. And it's not easy at all, but and my sets weren't the best. I did 1-2 handstand push-ups, but I'm pretty sure that if I was mentally fresh, I would have been able to do basic handstand push-up in every set, because I know that I can do that. But today wasn't the day, but it's okay, it happens. There are some days when you're just not feeling it mentally, and that's normal, especially when it comes to handstands, because it's a very technical skill. And when it comes to the front lever, I'm very happy. Although I only did sets of 3-second or 4-second holds, the good thing is that I didn't feel any pain whatsoever. In the past, I would feel maybe 1 out of 10 pain. This time, I didn't feel any pain at all when doing the full front lever holds. And the other good thing is that I actually felt my back. So when I feel the back when holding the front lever, I actually know that I'm holding it with a clean technique, which is a very, very good thing, because I'm holding it with a good technique and I don't feel any teres major pain. And that is a major, major sign that I'm getting back to my previous level, that I'm restoring my level. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to restoring my level and achieving that goal of 2-3 full front lever clean pull-ups in my set. And so yeah, I have nothing else to say right now. Although I'm not saying goodbye, because let's move on to the next day. So see you there.
Think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. When I fall, we start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again. Something that saves me all the time in my say, yeah. It surfaces when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share, like a whisper in my head, when I'm unable to speak, coming from somebody else. Now no, it is just stronger than myself. That's the way I have to live. Now they fall down every night. In the end, I'm not alone, and that's my life. When I fall, we start again. And when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again. And now I see it's in my head, yeah. There's something that saves me all the time in my say, yeah. It circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share. Think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone